What's going on, guys? Andrew Piluk Hockey here, back with another video, and this video is going to be regarding two free agent goaltenders that are reportedly not free agents anymore. Mike Smith and Cam Talbot, two goalies that are looked at as out of their prime, even though Talbot kind of was in and out of his prime pretty quickly according to a lot of people. But this is a fresh start opportunity for both teams, basically just swapping places. We know Talbot's bounced around a little bit, but we know Talbot was mainly with the Edmonton Oilers, and it looks like Talbot will be going to the Flames, Smith will be going to the Oilers. Now, Frank Saravelli tweeted out that veteran goalie Mike Smith has chosen the Oilers. He's more or less trading places with Cam Talbot, who, as we hinted on Monday, is heading to the Flames. Expectation is Mike Smith will be in the neighborhood of $2 million base salary with potential to earn up to $2 million more in performance bonuses on a one-year deal with the Oilers. Now, since it's 1 year, nothing too crazy here, but Mikko Koskinen and Mike Smith is the new tandem there. I'm not exactly sure how that's going to work, but looking into Mike Smith, 37 years old, so a one-year deal at $2 million, if that's the reported number, then that's not too bad. But in 42 games last season that he started with the Calgary Flames, hit a .898 save percentage, and a 2.73 goals against average. Now, the goals against average is decent, but that save percentage is not very good. Now, it was brought up quite a bit on Twitter, and I happen to agree that the Calgary Flames have a pretty solid, deep core, and, you got a guy like Gio who won the Norris, and Brody who looked good with Gio, and Hamonic, and, they've got a good blue line there, and they've got some young guys coming up, but that's for another video. So if Smith is putting up those numbers, not really performing well, and now we know David Rittich, or Riddick, however people prefer to say it, he's more than likely going to get most of the starts, but they split time. But now that Smith's gone, he's probably the guy that's going to start more. I can't see why they would want to give Talbot most of the starts. This is a little bit of a weird move. And I think they're hoping that Smith has a bit of a bounce back because he does have a good career numbers. Like, let's not forget, Smith has put up some wicked numbers. He's had a save percentage at .930 before with a 2.21 goals against average, and that was in the 11-12 season. 67 games played with the Arizona Coyotes, which were known as the Phoenix Coyotes, as you can see there. And hey, look at that, Mike Smith teams right there. But he's played for Tampa and Dallas as well, but that's besides the point. It's a little bit of a weird move, but moving on to Cam Talbot, 31 years old. Again, this is just a quick one-year deal as well, according to what's been said online by a lot of insiders. So 4 games with Philly last year, didn't really impress. 3.70 goals against with a .881 save percentage, and he played a bulk of his games with the Oilers, and he fell out of favor there. Mikko Koskinen was named the starter and was overpaid. What was it, like $4.5 million for a 3-year deal? Oh boy, Chiarelli gave out a pretty wicked contract there. I'm pretty sure that was Chiarelli's last move, wasn't it? Anyways, 31 games played with Edmonton. Again, 3.36 goals against average, .893 save percentage. Definitely not the numbers that you would want out of a starting goaltender. So both these goalies fell out of favor with their respective teams, and now they're swapping places. So there hasn't been a ton of word on the numbers other than just some belief that it'll be in the 2.5 range for both of them. I think Smith is set at 2, but Pat Steinberg from Fan 960, he said a day before free agency opens, all signs still point to Cam Talbot signing in Calgary on a 1-year deal. Believe it'll be 1 year, or somewhere around $2.5 million. So cheap contracts for goaltending, but you got to remember too, Calgary's got a little bit of a cheaper tandem there. With the Oilers now, your goaltending tandem is like over $6 million. That's really expensive for two goalies that one of them might be out of his prime and the other one is like an unproven goalie that you just gave a huge contract to. Somebody tweeted out that the Oilers are just taking a risk, and I really agree with it, that the Oilers are just taking a risk on what Smith has done in the past. And I'm not here to hate on Mike Smith. I fully agree that he's had a great past, but at 37, you're paying that guy $2 million, and then you're also paying a goalie that's not very good for $4.5. This is like a desperate move to try to get at least league average goaltending. And I kind of feel bad for, guys like McDavid and Draisaitl, because I think they're looking at some of these deals that have gone through and going, oh boy, can we just win some hockey games? Like, the Oilers were so much fun to watch in the playoffs. I am not a hater of either team that's involved in this video. I love the Flames and the Oilers. I'm a Leaf fan, but I love watching those teams play in the playoffs, and I really liked when McDavid was in the playoffs. That was wicked. I was staying up for all those games, but it's looking like it's going to be a little while before they get back there, and that's no disrespect. It's just, unfortunately, the truth. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you're new, make sure to subscribe. Love to have more hockey conversations with you. Join the squad. Let's get to 6,000 subscribers. Lots of rumor videos and free agency videos coming up. There's going to be a ton of videos, guys, like a lot. So hopefully I'll see you in the next video or stream. Peace.